What is up, everybody? It's Razor26 coming at you with some more Dark Souls, and in this episode, we are going through the Lost Bastille, or at least a little bit of it, not a lot. Almost killed myself there. That would have been very unfortunate, because I know English so good. But we're gonna come around this corner here. Maybe something you could have missed. There's gonna be some items over here, not like anything amazing, but you just know. And it's like still close to the beginning of the game. Don't know what I'm saying at all. Still close to the beginning of the game so far, so you kind of want to get everything you have, and then we're gonna come around here, and you got to be careful when playing this area because a lot of the walls are broken. There's a lot of just broken areas that you can fall off in, and I do fall off like 3 times in this video. Two times I think I fall off. I get pushed off. I fall off because I'm an idiot, and you just got to be careful. Good chance coming through here the first time, you're gonna fall off sometimes, and that doesn't make you stupid. It just means you're not very conscious of your surroundings. Maybe. I don't know you. But yeah, you're gonna talk to Lucatiel here, and you can actually find her beginning sooner in No Man's Wharf, which is an area that I did so much later in the game, because at the beginning of the game you can kind of split into 2 paths of where you want to go. They both lead to the Lost Bastille. I do that area later, and since they're technically beginning areas, I was really over leveled, and I went through No Man's Wharf no problem. Killed the boss there. All those bosses. One of the bosses there is like my favorite boss ever. It's such a shame because he's such an easy fight. But here we find Solomon Grundy, or that's what my brother called him. I was watching my brother play this game on his PS3, and he called him Solomon Grundy. There are going to be a lot of jokes in this area, some good, some not so good, and the first instance of me falling off. Yep. It comes one other time, I think. But we call him Solomon Grundy. Why? I don't know. That's just what my brother called him. Be prepared for more stupid jokes. Now, if you didn't know, Bastille is French. If I'm even saying that right, I'm sorry if I'm not. And it's kind of like French architecture here. That's what it's going for. As you know, we killed like conquistadors, which are Spanish. Here we find the Swiss. They look exactly like Swiss pikemen. So in the first couple games, it was more like Greek, Gothic architecture and stuff like that. In this game, it's more European. So me and my brother found out that this was really just symbolism, and that we're really fighting Interpol. So Interpol kicks my ass. I'm gonna have another rematch with them though. Interpol is not gonna win because I know Interpol's weakness. Solomon Grundy comes back and is just swinging hard at me. But he's not gonna survive because he sucks, and he's Solomon Grundy. He's like a weird zombie giant dude. If you continue straight, there is a bonfire up here, which I do not unlock until later in the game, because as you see, we'll find another Solomon Grundy, and there is an explosive barrel in front of him. What you want to do is you're gonna want to knock this barrel down to where the big crack in the wall is. The barrel will hit the wall and it'll explode, giving you a new bonfire and a new blacksmith, and eventually, getting a bit winded here. Later in the game, when you get the dull ember, you give that dull ember to him, and it allows you to imbue your weapons with different magical powers, and it is truly magically delicious. Also, if the enemies hit those power kegs, they will explode, and they do a pretty good amount of damage. But I am killing Solomon Grundy here, and I go back to push the thing down, and it doesn't explode. It's really pissed me off because I saw it before, and I was like, how did this guy do it? So I thought you had to have Solomon Grundy hit the wall like a couple other areas in the game, or he had like to smack it like a baseball bat. He had hit it like the keg like a baseball bat into the wall and explode, which turned out not to be the case. In our second attempt at fighting Interpol, this one goes slightly better, but I end up falling off the edge because Interpol just pushed me off. They decided that arresting me was not in their greatest interest, and that pushing me off a large cliff was, and that's just how Interpol works. For those of you who don't know, Interpol means international police, and I believe they work mostly in Europe. Please correct me if I'm right or wrong, but I believe that's what they do, mostly in Europe. I want to say around the world, but like mostly in Europe, I believe, like Australia. I don't know. I'm pulling facts on my ass here. I really don't know. Yeah. But anyways, gonna continue to fight these guys, the Swiss pikemen, and they end up pushing me off here, which is a shame. And yeah, I just not having a great time here, and it only gets worse from here. It really does, because you'll be able to see me fight the boss in this area, or one of the bosses. There's like 3 bosses in this area. Yet watch me fight the first one in this area, which is required for the game unless you have a soul level of 1 million in the first playthrough, which I'll get into that much later. It's this thing I found out, which is kind of stupid, but it exists within the game. So after this, this is the attempt where I kill Interpol, and end up getting them. I was really proud. The way to tackle that area is, because you get stormed like this, is you want to walk into the room just a little bit to bait them out. And then once you bait like one of them out, because there's 5 that are aggro on you, and that can be a little bit bad to deal with. You either get the 2 that are in front of you or the 3 that are to the left. Like I did here, I got the 3 to my left. And then you can take out the rest much more easily, because it's really annoying to fight 5 of these guys. And by killing these guys, which are called the Royal Knights, you get the Royal Knight armor set, including their sword, which I want to say is, a great sword. And it's okay, it's not the best. I didn't use it, but if you want it, I think it has a base power of about 120 and upgrades through regular Titanite reinforcement. If you want, I didn't find it to be anything magical. Maybe you did. Maybe there's some hidden way to use it that I did not or have overseen. Whatever. But anyways, this is an interesting shortcut here. Now, if you go back up to that ledge that had, where if you continue straight and then you go to the left, where that the dead body was guarded by a dog, you can actually run off that platform into that door. I've never done it though, because I don't really want to kill myself. But I assume it works just because it's there, and that'd be like the only purpose for it. But yeah, up here, I'm going to fight 2 more Interpol policemen. Anyways, sorry for the interruption. You're going to climb up this ladder, and you're going to fight 2 more Interpol, Swiss pikemen, whatever you want to call them, Royal Guards. Do what you please. And then you're going to be fighting the boss, or one of the bosses of the area. After I kill these guys, which are pretty easy, but everything's just hard the first time you do it. Even probably taking candy from a baby, I'd find out how to mess up. But yeah, if you continue there, that's a shortcut that you can open if you go left and step downstairs. In one of these cells on the right side, there's an NPC summon along with some items. And I end up dying to this boss very early on. Reason being, or which isn't really shown, and why I later figure out why it's difficult. I didn't have any SS flasks, and I really didn't feel like using any life gems. I tried to teleport out very early, causing them to get a good hit on me, which is my fault. And I just had low health in general and really wasn't willing to risk like healing, because I didn't have any SS flask or anything, and kind of didn't really care if I died. And the reason it's hard is this is a 3 enemy boss fight. By themselves, they are very easy enemies, but later, as you see, fighting 2 of them can be very annoying, especially when their attacks are not synchronized. So I ended up getting like 3 hits on this guy, and I ended up dying, which, that sucks. But they're not too difficult enemies. I try to hit him because I don't know his attack patterns. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys later.